Hey guys, it's MultiVersus here. Today I have a fun video planned regarding Jason Voorhees in Dead by Daylight. I've talked about the Slasher King multiple times on the channel, but some interesting things have happened recently that changed the entire narrative. In short, it seems the Friday the 13th legal hell is finally at an end, with Horror Inc. recently announcing the new Jason universe, which is basically their way of bringing Jason back to life, promising new entertainment and merchandise, and even game appearances too. Days after this, it was revealed Jason is going to be a playable fighter in the platform fighter MultiVersus. Rumors are even on the horizon of him appearing in Fortnite this year too. So I mean, do I even have to say it? Jason coming to Dead by Daylight as a killer is inevitable now, as no game deserves him more.
But MultiVersus, Jason has his own game. They won't add him to DBD.
Oh yeah? The game that servers are shutting down this year? I don't think that's going to be a problem anymore, as support for that game is totally dead as a result of that lawsuit. Besides, Leatherface and Ash both have their own asymmetrical games, and they're both in Dead by Daylight. The main point of this video is, I've been seeing a lot of uneducated fans saying things like, Jason doesn't belong since we have Trapper, or Jason should just be a cosmetic for Trapper. And I can't even believe that there are actually people who think this. It's totally ridiculous. How can you call yourself a horror fan, but then say Jason doesn't belong in Dead by Daylight? That's equivalent to saying Mario doesn't belong in Super Smash Bros. This argument doesn't hold up at all, and I'll explain why. Let's take a look at Hillbilly, who is to Leatherface what Trapper is to Jason. It's obvious he was inspired by Leatherface and added at the very beginning of this game's life cycle, way before Behavior ever added any official licenses. By this logic, we will never get Leatherface as a killer because of Hillbilly, right? No, obviously not, because both are playable killers in-game. You could even argue Legion was inspired by Ghostface, and yet again, both are in the game. Trapper is inspired by Jason, but there's so much more to Jason's powers and abilities that could be utilized, and Behavior could easily make the two very different. Jason does use bear traps and a machete, yes, but there are multiple killers in-game with knives, 2 killers with a chainsaw and hammer, so why does 2 machetes sound so unreasonable? Besides, Jason doesn't have to use bear traps, and he also has a large arsenal of melee weapons Behavior could give him if they felt the need to, or even use them as skins post-launch. Jason can teleport, which would be an awesome power for Dead by Daylight. We could get a Camp Crystal Lake map, and Tommy Jarvis as a survivor. There's a lot of potential for an amazing Friday the 13th chapter in-game, and if you still don't agree, I don't know what to tell you. Jason is one of the most prolific slashers of all time, and easily the biggest license Dead by Daylight doesn't have in-game yet. Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, Alien, Ghostface, Chucky, Pinhead, Ash Williams. The list of horror icons goes on and on. Having no Jason just feels like a huge piece of the puzzle is missing, and hopefully that will be corrected in due time. Lead developer Matthew Cote admitted in an interview that Jason Voorhees is more than welcome in DBD, whenever he's ready. Well, judging by MultiVersus, I'd say Jason is more than ready. I'm excitedly waiting the day that this gets announced. I just wanted to make this video to talk about the recent development and correct the fans that say Jason shouldn't be added to DBD. Considering the game's mascot is inspired by Jason, it only makes sense to add the main man himself. What do you think? Are you excited to see Jason inevitably drop in Dead by Daylight? Let me know. Thanks for watching guys, as always this has been MultiVersus, see you later.